What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old nasty recap, honey, of basketball bullies. This is season 9, honey, episode 1. This episode was alright. You know, it has some parts, you guys, where I was a bit bored. I was watching the show and then I ended up on YouTube, you know, getting into all the tea that was going on YouTube. So I was a bit bored. I can't wait till they all get their ass up in this house so we can see what goes down, honey. But let's talk about this episode, honey, okay? Okay, so first off, we see Shaunie and her kids. Wow, those kids have really grown up. She has some nice looking kids. One of the girls lets her brother know that she will be playing basketball at LSU. So congratulations to her. We see Malaysia. She gets a call from her cute little daughter, and the little girl says that her brother done stopped up the damn toilet. Now, you know better than to be stopping up the damn toilet. Okay. Damn, Malaysia like, damn, I'm so glad to be away from you kids. Honey, we see Miss Jackie Christie. She is playing basketball with her son, Doug Jr. That boy is too cute, honey. Doug and Jackie, honey, made some beautiful children, honey, okay? Takari is beautiful as well, even though she has, a different father, you guys? And I'm going to be getting to Jackie's ass. Jackie kind of pissed me off, you guys, in this episode, but we go get to it. We see Jackie and Lil Doug playing basketball. They have a bet. If she makes it, he got to give her 100. If she misses and he makes it, he gets the 100. So that was cute. We see Evelyn. She tells us she then went and got baptized. Girl, stop playing with us, okay? You being baptized ain't gonna help you do shit because you still got on here lying. She talking about she been spending more time with her kids and, you know, just trying to live her best life. Next, we see Phoebe, whatever her damn name is. Is Phoebe mixed, you guys? Is she Puerto Rican or something? Something with her voice and something with, I don't know. She looks like maybe she's mixed with something. I don't know. Anyway, she comes on over to Evelyn's house to visit with her. Phoebe says that she decided not to sign with a certain label. Or did they not decide to want to sign you? But girl, anyway, she talking about she decided to focus on her personal life. She says that she is dating Damian Barry. He is a retired football player. She says that this man wants to get engaged to her. He wants to get married. But the problem is he cheated in the past when they dated. Why are we even giving him another chance then if you still ain't over that? Okay, make it make sense. Evelyn accuses Phoebe of running away from her problems because she wants to quickly get over talking about her new boyfriend. And I'm looking like, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Because you get to talking about your issues with OG and how OG has ruined your reputation, honey. And, you know, she's calling you a racist and a colorist. You going around saying the N-word. You Puerto Rican, my bad. Evelyn, you shouldn't be going around using the fucking N-word. And I'm not buying them crocodile tears. You can miss me, bitch. Okay? You only crying because you damn near lost your damn career over, you know, how you treated OG that last season y'all was on. What was that, season 8? And to me, it's not just about the colorism thing with me, guys. To me, they treated OG in a way of, it was very inhumane. It was very disrespectful. Look at how they treated her when she got to the reunion, putting her in a separate room, segregating her. Look, there's that word from the group. Okay, so bitch, you know what you did. Shaunie knows what the fuck she did and the part she played. Child, I am so over these hoes. Okay, I I don't know. I just thought that they would just talk about something else. But I guess, we do have to talk about the elephant in the room. But if y'all ain't gonna tell the truth, then what is the point in talking about this? I'm just saying. Evelyn also tells Phoebe that she wants to sell her house and move into a more gated, secure community because she received a lot of death threats over the OG situation. A lot of people was telling her, honey, if we catch your ass in the street, your ass is grass. We will fuck you up in front of your kids. We'll fuck you and them kids up. Like, the people was really coming for Evelyn hard. And she's scared, honey, okay? She don't want no problems with all you people. Evelyn also says that as far as the gift that she used to make her little posts on social media, the nobody's watching you harder than the people that can't stand you post. And then we know that she put the little monkey emoji after that. Evelyn says that that's one of the first laughing emojis that pops up. Maybe for iPhone. I don't know. Yes, honey, I'm team Android, honey. Okay. I love Android. You could have used another laughing emoji. I never use a monkey emoji. I use the laughing one. Y'all know that follow me, on YouTube. Y'all know in the community tab, I always have the same laughing emoji. I never use no monkey emoji, no other, y'all know the one that I use. So I don't get why that one doesn't pop up for Evelyn. That's just very convenient that you sit up here talking about, oh, well, I didn't mean nothing towards her. And girl, I bet you won't use that motherfucker again. That's what I know. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't buying, you guys, what she was saying. Cause I felt like there are other, laughing emojis your ass could have used, but your ass got caught. Okay. You got caught and you don't like it. That's what that is. Evelyn also gets to crying about, her being called a racist and a bigot and a colorist. And I would be talking about my kids. Bitch, them kids are not dark skinned, okay? Those kids, are mixed? What are they? Puerto Rican and black. They are not all the way black. There's a difference between how OG looks and how your motherfucking kids look. So to me, you comparing apples to oranges. You're comparing two things that don't compare, okay? And then she gets to saying, well, Phoebe, it would be like me talking about your daughter. Okay, now that may be a fair comparison because I believe Phoebe said she had a dark-skinned daughter, and I believe I've seen the little girl. So that's different. That girl definitely looks black. But your kids are Puerto Rican and black. Big difference. Okay? You know you was being disrespectful to that lady season 8. You know what it is, bitch. And now it's time to pay the motherfucking piper. I'm just saying. My daughter, I just for real, shit, I would never talk about my daughter. I would never do that to my daughter. This bitch loves saying daughter. I was like, oh, child, Evelyn, get it together, girl. Your slip is showing. So Evelyn saved up all the threats that she received on social media and gave it to her attorney. That way the attorney can use it in the defamation lawsuit that she has against OG. Next, we see Shaunie. She's with her son. He's getting a Kobe tattoo, and she began saying how close she and her children were to Kobe Bryant and his family. And they all are very deeply devastated by, the death of Kobe Bryant. So that scene, that was very touching. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna and everybody else that was on the helicopter that day. So next we got this scene with OG and Jackie. Jackie says that Doug is coaching for a Sacramento team. They also are coming up on 25 years of marriage, honey. That damn Jackie, y'all know she love to celebrate her marriage, honey. Okay, but more power to you, Jackie, because you are one of the only motherfuckers on here that's still married, honey. Okay. OG lets us know that she and Kwame have purchased land, that way they can build their own house. I guess she wasn't finding what she was looking for out on the market, so she like, shit, let me build my own house. More power to her, honey. Okay, that's a good look, OG. Next, OG gets to telling Jackie about the defamation lawsuit that Evelyn has filed against her, and she basically tells Jackie that, I filed that because that's, the behavior I saw out of Evelyn. She is a racist. She is a colorist. She began telling Jackie examples of Evelyn being a racist, like the monkey emoji, saying the N-word, and it really pissed me off how Jackie began acting oblivious to what OG was talking about. Jackie, just a few seasons ago, Evelyn was trying to come at your ass and your daughter, okay? And Jackie, you were accused of the same thing with Takari. So I think more or less that's why Jackie reacted the way that she did, because Jackie went on to say, oh, well, do you really feel like she's racist or colorist, or do you feel like the world kind of threw that into y'all situation? And OG was like, no, that's how I feel about her. That's the behavior she displayed, and for Jackie not to see that, and for Jackie to see how inhumane they was treating that girl, they really disrespected her on that last season. So that kind of pissed me off. I felt like Jackie should have been more on OG's side, because that's your friend. Didn't you bring her around this group? But then it also had me thinking about how Jackie was accused of being a colorist with her daughters. What is her daughter's name? Chantel and Takari. And she always favors Chantel because she was the light-skinned daughter. So a lot of times, guys, when things hit too close to home, people don't want to deal with it, and they want to turn a blind eye and look the other way, and nope. No, Jackie, okay? Don't do it, ma'am. And yet another thing is, I forgot, but yeah, Evelyn was calling OG ugly. Okay, so you called this woman ugly over and over again, not just her, Phoebe, whatever her fucking name is. She did that as well. Yeah, it was a lot of extreme bullying on that last season that they were on. So yeah, all of that collectively, then you got the monkey emoji. If I look like OG, I'ma feel away, right? Because don't nobody want to be called ugly, especially they ain't really did nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just calling somebody. I ain't never seen no woman on Basketball Wives get called ugly the way OG was called ugly. So she has the right to feel away. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say, because I would feel away. And my feelings were hurt for her. Okay? Jackie also gets to talking to OG about her situation with Malaysia and how, she wants to work things out with Malaysia. What do you guys think about Jackie and Malaysia's relationship? I felt like that was fraudulent as hell for Malaysia to just believe Evelyn and all these other people about what Jackie allegedly or supposedly said about her kids. Wasn't it Kristen, the one saying that the kids was dirty? Kristen was the one that was adding the extra sauce, honey, to the sandwich. She was the one that instigated that whole thing, her and Evelyn. So how the hell, Malaysia, do you turn on your good girlfriend, Jackie, the one that been having your back? You've been having her back. And to me, I've been feeling, since Evelyn got on this show, I just felt like Malaysia start trying to get up her ass. Ever since Malaysia put Jen out on Front Street, y'all remember when they was out of town? I forgot where the hell they was at, but y'all know where she picked up that damn table and threw it at Jennifer, okay? I feel like ever since then on up, season 7 to 8, and even now, Malaysia just wants to be in the good graces, right, of Evelyn and Shaunie. So it lends itself to say that whatever they say, or, Evelyn said that Jackie said something about her kids and she just automatically wanted to believe Evelyn. What about all the history you have with Jackie? So that just pissed me off. I like Malaysia more, you guys. I have to be honest. I liked her more when she was on Basketball Wives LA, seasons 2, 3, 4. Malaysia was cool. Something happened with Malaysia around season 5 when Duffy came around. She began acting like her shit don't stink. She began just acting like, I don't know. She just wasn't humble. Like, Malaysia used to be humble. She used to be, peaceful. She was always from Compton. She would always get with your ass if she had to, but she had more of a sweet nature about her. Now, I don't know. And she had her own brain, but yeah, I don't know. It's like now I want to be in with the popular girls and I'll believe whatever they tell me, all this bullshit. I'm not with that. And if Brandy Maxill would have stayed on the show, you know damn well she wouldn't have been cool with Shaunie or Evelyn like that. Let's just tell the damn truth. And Malaysia and Brandy Maxill's relationship was annoying. I know you cool with your friend, but good goddamn shit. Woo, they was all up each other's asses. But yeah, Malaysia, she kind of phony now. What y'all think? Y'all let me know. So Jackie wants OG and Shaunie to get together and, kind of put their issues to bed. What issues do they have other than Shaunie lets Evelyn run amok, act a fool? Evelyn can act as nasty and as aggressive as she wants to, and Shaunie will find a way to take up for it, to defend her negative ghetto behavior, all the while making it look like OG is, out of control and so aggressive and such a problem. And, so Jackie just wants, them to have a conversation. That's fine. I mean, Shaunie and OG, they never really had an issue, but the issue is Evelyn and OG. So shit, you really need to make that happen. But Jackie, she trying to put together this, I guess going away party for Shaunie. Cause Shaunie talking about she want to move to Houston. I'm like, bitch, bye. Get your motherfucking ass off this show. Cause we don't need you on here. No way. It's too biased with your ass around. You always sticking up for your homegirl Evelyn. Like, let it be every man, woman for themselves. Okay? Oh, hell nah. Did I just see a clip of Love and Hip Hop, honey? That damn Mama D is messy as hell. Why they got all the Love and Hip Hop people all together from Miami, Atlanta, Hollywood, they all together in one house. What the hell is that? Damn, y'all really are bored, VH1. Okay, what kind of shit is that? That damn Mama D then invited Scrappy's first baby mama to the barbecue and the Bams get an attitude, honey. Ooh, child. Look, I may have to watch that because that looks good. That damn Mama D is a fool. Messy. So what y'all think about this damn cooking scene with Evelyn and Malaysia trying to get Phoebe, this chef, to teach her how to cook? What type of food did that chef have? Like, the food looked scary. Phoebe was like, bitch, I'm not interested in cooking any of this. Evelyn makes a point and says, well, maybe me and Malaysia can help Phoebe, navigate her relationship with her man because we both have navigated relationships with men in the NBA. Y'all ain't navigate shit. The shit didn't work out. Okay? Shit. I'm just saying, Phoebe can't learn shit from y'all. She gonna have to, be a grown woman and figure out if the relationship is healthy for her. And that's just what it is. But, child, I wasn't feeling the cooking scene. What type of work did Phoebe have on her face? Whatever it was, she didn't need it. To me, she was already a pretty girl, but I don't know. She looks a bit different, guys. Ugh, them tuna steaks, honey, they look scary. Ooh, child. And the pasta look nasty and dry. No, ma'am. Could be me. After Phoebe then cooked the food for Evelyn and Malaysia with the chef, she lets them know she's, still feeling insecure about if her boyfriend will cheat again. He did cheat in the past. And Evelyn and Malaysia pick up on the fact that, Phoebe just feels really guarded and, she just feels insecure. She doesn't know that should she give her whole heart to that man. I just say play it by ear, but don't go into it, Phoebe, being negative and, he gonna do it again. And, don't go into it with that mind state. There's no reason to even be in the relationship if you don't even believe that this man has changed. So they was trying to help her with that, honey. I hope she was listening. Anyways, next, let's get to Jackie and Shaunie. They meet. I love Shaunie's braids. Shaunie says that Evelyn already knows about the move that she's going to be making to Houston, and Jackie still doesn't know about it and does not take change well. And that is very true. Jackie is batshit crazy and, But she should be okay with you leaving, Shaunie. Y'all ain't that tight. I mean, you are my friend, aren't you? Y'all remember that season 6? That shit was funny. And Shaunie was like, So Shaunie and Jackie, honey, they out eating some dark chocolate, like tasting the samples. And as they're eating it, Jackie says, this makes something hard. And Shaunie looking at her like, bitch, what? Something got hard on you? I'm like, Jackie, quit doing that. Jackie, honey, is known for turning every and anything into sex. Okay? Ciao. Jackie also lets us know that little Doug Jr., honey, he still ain't driving. Why the boy ain't driving? And here go Jackie, her overprotective, stalking ass. I pick him up from school every day and, Doug does it too. And I'm like, why y'all treating that baby like look at me calling the man a baby, but why you treating that boy like he an elementary Jackie? Jackie is crazy as hell. Shaunie was just looking at her like, bitch. Shaunie ends up telling Jackie that she's planning to move to Houston. She wants to be closer to her kids. Most of them are going to be moving away. Jackie gets to telling Shaunie that they need to have a conversation, which is Shaunie and OG, about how OG feels about, the colorism situation with Evelyn, and Shaunie is just like, oh, well, if that's how she feels, and, bitch, that's what happened, okay? Stop playing dumb, Shaunie. You know what the girl went through. They just kill me how they like to play dumb. And even if we take it up off of the colorism situation, the fact that y'all segregated that girl from everybody in that reunion, put her in her own room, and then Shaunie got to saying, well, as long as it's not confrontational, the only person that's confrontational is your friend Evelyn, jumping on fucking tables like a monkey. Okay? So, girl, I was just looking at her like, get this whore off my TV. You go on to Houston, okay? And you won't be missed. Shit. And Jackie get to saying she go throw Shaunie this lions and tiger and bear party and shit. She go do it real big for Shaunie since she's leaving. I'm like, bye, bitch. See ya. Next, we see Shaunie and Liza, who is Lamar Odom's baby mama. They are at some little cute knick-knack store. I love the outfit that Shaunie had on and the bag she had. She looked nice. Evelyn joined them. The Liza lady does not really fit with the girls, okay? But it's her first season. This is the first episode. We'll give her a try. But I don't know. I think this is when Miss Robinson got a little bored. Just a little bit. Okay, this is when I ended up in them YouTube streets, honey. Was it me or when Liza was talking, Evelyn was like looking her up and down? Is Evelyn good with the Kardashians or something? Like, it seemed like she was, I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but I observed that. She was like looking at Liza like sideways. But yeah, Liza got to talking about Lamar Odom, his drug use, his addiction, the issues that she was having with him and the kids, It's just, it's a lot with Liza and Lamar, honey. So I guess Miss Liza, honey, will be moving to LA. She said it's going to be a fresh start for her and her kids. And hopefully, everything works out with her and Lamar and co-parenting the kids. But in layman's terms, honey, she's sick of that nigga. She's sick of picking up all the slack, okay? Next, we see OG and Kwame. They go look at beds for their new home. OG begins telling Kwame that it's been very stressful with the case with her and Evelyn, and she, needs to protect her peace. She doesn't like to be disturbed in this way with all this drama with Evelyn. Next, OG tells Kwame that, she's interested in having a conversation with Shaunie, and hopefully they can, come to some type of agreement and respect each other, and they are able to coexist with each other. Next, we see Evelyn, Malaysia, and Liza. They're basically helping out with some different organizations that Evelyn is affiliated with, and they are paying to have people's laundry done due to the coronavirus. A lot of people are out of work, can't afford to really, wash and dry their own clothes. We see Liza in her confessional, honey. She don't know, honey, that she on the basketball Bullies, honey, because she get to saying how, Evelyn is so sweet and so welcoming. I'm like, you don't know this bitch. You don't know her. Have you seen the other seasons of Basketball Wives? She was like, the way she just gives back to her community. Yeah, and the way that she talks about people like my girl OG in the community is not right. Okay, so Liza, I'm going to need you to watch past episodes and seasons of Basketball Bullies, and you will be changing your opinion. Now, this is all very nice and sweet what Evelyn is doing, but Evelyn needs to change for the better within herself. She needs to stop being disrespectful, stop being aggressive and malicious to other women on this show, specifically OG. It's nice when people, are giving you guys. It's a tough time out here for everybody. I get it with the coronavirus. I get it, but that does not take away, Evelyn, all the pain, that you caused OG on the last season that you all were on. You acted a damn fool. And like I tell y'all, you could keep giving all the bad energy that you want to, in this life, but you will get it back. And Evelyn got it back. And now she's trying to, kind of rebrand her image. I see your little strategy, honey. I see what you're trying to do. But Miss Robinson, honey, is not food. Okay, I'm going to need to see more growth out of you. And just paying for this damn laundry is just not enough. Not for me. Okay? Nice gesture, but it's just not enough for me. So next we see Evelyn and Liza in Malaysia. They take a little break from helping the people with their laundry, and Evelyn brings up the fact that Jackie will be hosting a going away party for Shaunie. And Evelyn thought it would be a good idea for Malaysia and Jackie to reconcile and, work out their issues. So Evelyn is trying to check the temperature with Malaysia to see if she's willing and open to do that. Malaysia says she still loves Jackie. She compared her to like this aunt that, gets drunk and shits on herself and, I'm not going to just give up on her. I'm going to help potty train her. Bitch, you and your analogies, honey, that child, say less. Okay. Anyways, Malaysia is annoying, right? Because if you were that close with Jackie and you love her the way that you say you do, you wouldn't have believed your lying ass cousin, Kristen. And where is Kristen? Is Kristen coming back? I wish they don't bring Kristen back because she's annoying as hell. But Yeah, like for you to automatically believe Evelyn and Kristen over Jackie, your girl, you've been down with her for years, and child, I don't know, but Malaysia seems open to it. Liza says that Malaysia talks about Jackie, like she's family. And I'm like, well, shit, if somebody is really family to you, you're not going to just believe what other people are saying to you about, what they said about you. Like, Malaysia was crying and shit before she even confronted Jackie. Do y'all remember that last season they had? So I'm like, y'all are full of shit, but we'll see how it plays out, honey. So we see Phoebe and her guy, they're out doing some type of sports or whatever. They take a break, get some lunch, and they get to talking about their relationship. Phoebe says that, she still has a problem with her man and the cheating he did in the past. And, he's trying to convince her to let all that go. And, he wants to move in with her, get engaged. Phoebe says she's scared to do all of that. Girl, just take your time, okay? It looked like the man really likes her, you guys. It looked like he really cared for her. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing him, so I'm just saying it looks decent enough to me, because on these shows, these men be playing these women to the left, looking like they don't want to get married. Hell, acting like they don't want to get married. So the fact that, he was looking her in her eyes and, expressing his love for her, I think you may have something real, Phoebe. We'll see. Only time will tell, sis. Okay. Oh, did y'all see the part where he tried to do a flipping of the script on her? He got to telling her, because she brought up that he cheated, and he brought up that she was still talking to her ex. And she was like, I wasn't talking to my ex. That's just my baby father. See that? We doing that ghetto shit again. I told y'all, them baby mamas and them baby daddies are going to fuck up your future. Look forward. Forward is the motherfucking motion. Stop looking back. Stop talking to the baby daddy, baby mama. Let's quit with that bullshit. You had a baby by the person. It did not work, period. Phoebe, don't be doing that, okay? I hope you're not one of them ones that get to talking to the baby daddy all the time because shit ain't working out with your man. A lot of people do that sabotaging ass shit, and child, look at where you go end up. Nowhere. Okay? So don't do that. But I thought that was funny how he brought that up. Like, shit, I was cheating because, you was always, kicking it, talking with him and shit, That was funny. So next, honey, we have Malaysia and Evelyn. They sitting down. I love the little white jacket that Malaysia had on, and her hair was straight. I love that look on Malaysia. I loved her lipstick as well. But you guys, Malaysia was acting childish as hell, and this is what I'm talking about with her. 1 minute she talk and act like an adult, and then the next minute, we're back at the damn daycare center. Okay. Evelyn trying to tell this girl, hey, I think it would be nice if you and Jackie could patch things up before, Shaunie's farewell party. That way it's not awkward. Now, right when she's saying that, Jackie walks in. Malaysia starts looking down at her damn phone. I'm like, girl, stop playing. Jackie is on some other shit too when she comes in. I thought she would be a little bit more adult about it, but I can understand where Jackie was coming from, because she was like, I'm still kind of pissed and my feelings are hurt that Malaysia would just believe all these lies by these other people, instead of just having a conversation with me. And I have to agree with Jackie on that, because I feel like her and Malaysia, they like the last two that's left from their show, Basketball Wives LA. So you would have thought they had a better understanding than, what Malaysia pulled with Jackie, which is just turning on her and believing what instigating Evelyn and instigating Kristen, what they got to say, So I'm pretty much team Jackie with it. But yeah, but Jackie get to looking at her damn menu. Evelyn like, well, damn, you bitches ain't gonna talk to each other. So instantly, Malaysia gets up and walks out, and then she makes some comment, well, how dare Jackie come in here with her tail between her legs? She shouldn't have a tail between her legs. Malaysia, you and this elementary lingo, girl, I don't follow. Anyways, Jackie hurries up, gets up in Malaysia's seat, and, she gets in her confessional and she starts saying she's still hurt by, what Malaysia did to her. And, she basically lets Evelyn know, hey, I'm here. I showed up. I really wanted to have this conversation with Malaysia, but if she ain't ready, she ain't ready. Evelyn tries to hear her out, honey, and then the show goes off, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say on that. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the first episode of Basketball Bullies. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.